Dial in a brand new coffee with me on the Breville Bambino that I have never used before. Just to be standardized, I'm going to start with 18 grams, and then on my DF54, I'm going to start a little bit coarser because this coffee was freshly roasted. I roasted it just 2 days ago. And when a coffee is really fresh, I like to go a little bit coarser, and then as it ages, go a little bit finer to offset the moisture loss in the coffee. I like to feed my beans in a little bit slowly to the grinder just to avoid clumping up. Tap out the coffee for any retention. This is what it looks like. Notice the clumps. So we're going to do some puck prep. This is what I do to get rid of those clumps and evenly distribute the grounds. I don't use WDT, for example. Twist and then tamp. Looks pretty good. Make sure to purge your machine, get it warmed up, put your portafilter in, and then press the timer when the pump turns on. This shot ran really fast, which tells me I need to go finer. So it's really coming out of here. We had about a shot in 15 seconds, so pretty fast. So I'm going to grind finer, but I want to taste it first because numbers aren't everything. And to be fair, this tasted actually pretty good. I get a lot of banana. This is our new banana coffee, but it was lacking some body and sweetness. So I'm going to grind finer. Make sure you always turn your machine on before you change your grind setting. Going a little bit finer here. I like to introduce my beans even slower when I go finer. Puck prep again, twist, and then tamp to get a nice, level, even puck. Everything looks pretty good here, nice and level. The shot slowed down quite a bit by about 5 seconds, so that's looking pretty good. It's still a little fast in terms of standard times of about 36 grams in 30 seconds. So I'm going to try again finer, but first I'm going to taste it because again, numbers are not everything. I actually really love this. A little thicker body, some nice sweetness, but I want to go even finer just to see how this coffee behaves because again, this is my first time with it. Going really fine like this, I'm going to go even slower with the beans because I really don't want my machine to clog up. The DF54 is pretty notorious for this. The grinds are noticeably finer. The clumps are still there, so I'm still doing the same puck prep. Nothing's really changing here. Looks pretty good. This was, in terms of numbers, an almost perfect shot. Pre-infusion went well. Shot pulled nice and slowly. Very little channeling, no spray at all through the bottomless portafilter, just showing that you really don't need a lot of tools. Time and mass, almost perfect, about 30 seconds for 36 grams. But again, numbers are not everything. I'm going to keep saying that. So let's taste it. And you know what? I actually really did not prefer this version. It's a little bit too thick. It's a little bit too bitter. So I'm going to change that. Of these 3 shots, I really liked the middle one. So I'm going to go back a little bit coarser to have a little faster shot. I want to thin out the body a little bit, reduce the bitterness, get more sweetness. So grind coarser on my DF54. Cheers.